Today was a bullish day on the market. Our system gave us long right at the open. We were buying stocks, index ETFs, leverage ETFs, buying options. The pre-market plan I gave, if VIX break 31, then we will stay long. No long if VIX pushes over 32. Watch the amateur move, trend move, breadth, Mag 7, 10 AM concepts. We saw the clouds holding here and I said long with the VIX weak and I gave the stops at 519 and QQQ as well. So this candle when it pushed higher, that was my signal to get long. Your stops right under that, 519 and QQQ stops under that. The key was to hold all the way up. Not only that, we had VIX breaking down, check. We had MTF cloud, our MTF cloud system, which tells us 1 hour is turning bearish and we are getting our 10 AM MTF cloud breakout. So no reason to get out. I gave the 525 targets, I gave Q4 44 targets. And not only that, market breadth was very strong. That means that most of the stocks were strong in the market. They were going higher than the stocks which were going lower. So that tells us that market is really bullish, really strong, and we can trade it all the way up to the strength side. This is a 10 AM flag breakout right here, another flag breakout. So that was a quick summary how we were all long here. The point is we are just trading our EMA cloud system. That was a long right here. QQQ was MTF longs right here until we stopped out right here. SPY pulled back to 512. There was some bullish news, and as soon as that bullish news came out, I told everybody long the breakout. We longed that again. I told the traders to add into your positions because there was a bullish news from China and SPY held 512s, QQQ held 512s, and we pushed higher. Everything was looking good, but I noticed that VIX was not dying, and suddenly VIX turned bullish right here. That's when you cut your longs right here. You can short scalp it to the MTF, that's fine, but this was our main trade. We were done with the day once it broke down here. After that, the market held the MTF 1 hour clouds, bounced again, bounced from 3450. Of course, a really bullish news after hours, so market is kind of squeezing because what Trump said. So that's how the traders are making 5 figures, because every day we trade with the system. And the key is to hold as long as the system holds if you want a big winners. You do not cut. Apple was one of the strongest names today because it was an MTF long and it breaks out MTF, you take it long. Apple plan was gap and crap under 194, long over that and MTF. And had a good news, Morgan Stanley picks it as an overweight. When Morgan Stanley says something, you always pay attention, and that's when we pushed higher. Apple from MTF long all the way. You do stop out here, but when there was a bullish news, you can get back in. That's when we longed the market again. You could make some more profit on Apple there as well. Microsoft was initially weak, but it gave you a long right here at 3450. This is a repeatable 3450. I did tell the traders that we want Microsoft to push to help the market. This was a 3450 long. That's what the traders in the trade community took, and they took it all the way to the MTFs, and you stop out when it breaks 512 here.
Come to trade with Ripster. Join the community at www.tenettradegroup.com.